My name is Tyler Moran, and this is my Session 2 video response for constitutional law. Uh, I'll be answering the 5 questions posed in short answer format. So, the first question is, what are the misconceptions I had about the Constitution? And the first one is not necessarily a misconception, but maybe just a fact I didn't understand. So, yeah, misconception. I didn't realize that there was an originalist versus kind of a modernist interpretation of the Constitution. I just kind of, it hadn't dawned on me, or I hadn't really thought it through that much. But it makes sense when thinking about it. Right versus left, originalist versus modernist. The second is that a big misconception. I assume that all Supreme Court justices were lawyers or had law degrees. I'm sure they're more than qualified individuals to be selected, but I was astonished when I read in the book that they didn't have to have any. There was no prerequisites basically to be a Supreme Court justice. So. Question 2, something that I don't understand about our system. It always kind of blows my mind that we just have two main parties, Republicans and Democrats, like who are the main candidates. It seems like you have to be a Republican and be, pro-life, or be a Democrat and be pro-choice in order to actually make and be competitive on the ballot. Like, why is there never a Green Party, or I don't know, some of the smaller parties just never seem to actually be competitive. It's all, to me, seems like a money issue, but we'll see. I don't know. I think Donald Trump is kind of putting the Trump card on that Republican versus Democrat, and because I don't think he either candidate or either party really would like to accept him, but he's certainly winning popular vote right now, it seems. Question 3, something I wish the founders would have included. It would have been nice, now thinking about it, if the founders would have just stated whether this document, the Constitution, was meant to be kind of a living document, or was meant to be kind of an unchanged, unchangeable document of law. Like, stick to it, or obviously times will change, and so will the interpretation of the Constitution. So my view of the appropriate interpretation is modernism. I think if the founding fathers today were to rewrite the Constitution, it would be completely different. I think their interpretation, based on societal norms, would be completely different. When the Constitution was written, slavery was legal. That's clearly not legal today. Look at gay marriage as another example. People argue whether or not the term marriage is supposed to be a civil union between man and woman, or anyways. I just feel like modernism is the correct approach for interpretation. And lastly, I would just like to say about the class material that it's been eye-opening, refreshing. I wish I would have paid a little bit more attention in high school. I wouldn't be relearning some of these things that I'm reading. But either way, it's one of the more interesting classes and reading assignments of the classes that we've taken so far. So that's it. Those are my answers to the 5 questions posed for the Session 2 constitutional law assignment. Hope you enjoyed my answers. Thanks.